Nyob Milwaukee, and welcome to our November edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV. The word Nyob means hello in the Hmong language. It is generally used to welcome or greet people. So Nyob and welcome again to our show. We hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving with their loved ones and had many things to be thankful for this year. Nyob Milwaukee certainly am thankful for your support in watching us both over the air and on social media. Today we take you to sunny California to meet Hmong's first judge, Judge Paul Lo. We'll also introduce you to an up-and-coming music artist, Mai Ye Vu of Fresno, California. Not only that, John Paul Keto Casey of L. Hervis Adam Education Foundation talks about the foundation and about a unique tennis scholarship opportunity for high school students. Along with these great stories, we'll have important news within the Hmong community to announce and share with you pieces of our rich and colorful culture. From being a refugee in the camps of Thailand to becoming the first Hmong judge to take the bench in the United States, at the age of 45, he has paved the road for many recent elected and appointed Hmong judges to follow. Judge Paul Lo talks to Nyob Milwaukee TV about his experience of being the first Hmong American judge. Let's go to the Merced County Superior Court in California to see what Judge Lo has to say.
I'm Paul Lo. I'm a judge here in California, state of California, County of Merced. I've been a judge here for almost 5 years. It was exciting just to be a judge, but I didn't set out to make record as the first. To be the first is sometimes always not a good feeling, because what that means is that we still have a long way to go. If I had been the 10th or the 20th or whatever, I would have been just as happy, because it means that our community had been more successful and our community had progressed in such a way that now we don't celebrate the first anymore. It's not so much about the person who is the first, but more about the community, more about the country as a whole, and America as a land of promise and a land of dreams.
We recently just got two more judges that are Hmong, women judges that are Hmong, and joining you. How does it feel to not be alone?
I'm just delighted for them. I'm glad that our community have come in a short time. We have two more additions to the bench, and they're setting role models for, not for all of us, but I have girls too, so they're role models for my girls as well. I'm very fortunate to have parents, even though they have never gone to school, and they have not set foot in a classroom before we came to America, but they always believe in education, the power of education, and they really push me and push our family and our siblings to do well in school. And so I'm very fortunate to have a very supportive mother and father. When we grew up, especially in this country, they didn't have what we would need as what we call role models, people who are in the profession, people who are educated, or people who have made it in America. And so we had very few role models in that respect, and so we looked up to people who were a part of our lives. And there were teachers who were my role models. I looked up to them, and they paid attention to me and gave me encouragement. So teachers, even in elementary school and high school, and then college professors. So I wouldn't say there's any particular there's not a particular person, but all these individuals have been an influence and a big part of my life as growing up. A big influence in my life was also the church. And when we came to America, my father, believe it or not, was actually a shaman, but he decided to take us to church because he decided that he couldn't practice what he used to practice anymore with the animal sacrifices and that type of things. It just didn't look good in America. And so he took us to church, and we've been a family of faith for a long time. And when I was growing up, that was kind of what kept me grounded, kept me away from the gangs, and kept me away from influences in the community that would detract from just doing well. And so, I'm very fortunate to the church and to the faith the Christian faith that's been a big part of my life. The most gratified thing about this job is that we do have the ability to change people for the good. Okay? It's not always about sending people to prison or punishing people. Sometimes it's just about talking to people. Sometimes it's about listening to them. They want to be heard. Sometimes it's about trying to understand where they're coming from and making a decision that makes sense, what the law permits us to do, the discretion to do, but also makes sense for their situation. And then if they had gotten some help that they never gotten before, then I think that's the most satisfying, because we can impact people not by just sending them to prison, but we can impact people by the way we talk to them, the way we treat them, and sometimes giving them opportunities to change, to do well. Probably the one challenge as a judge is trying not to be an attorney. Okay? Because as a judge, we cannot give legal advice to people. But the good thing is that the Hmong community now has a lot more attorneys. And so it's become easier for me. I can always tell them, look, there are other Hmong attorneys you can go talk to. As a judge, I don't know if we have great power, but we do have the power because the law gives us power to make decisions that can change people's lives in good or bad ways. And so I think that in any situation, especially if the more you're in a position where you have the ability to influence people, you have the ability to make decisions that impact people, I think it's important that you exercise those responsibilities with the utmost care and with the most diligence to what you're doing. Individuals have a lot of power, a lot of responsibility to influence their destiny, to influence the direction of their lives too. I think the way of the law and the court, particularly how the court's changing to have drug court and have what we call collaborative court, is to allow people to give them opportunities to make decisions that can change their lives as opposed to just crime and punishment. The Hmong community in America has come in such a long way. In 1975, we had Dr. Yang Dao as one PhD, and now we cannot count the number of people in our community who have doctorate professional degrees. So educationally, I think our community had found a lot of success in this country. Economically, we've been successful. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people in our community who are left behind. And so one thing we can certainly improve on is just to remember our roots, to remember that the hospitality of the Hmong community and our parents taught us is that you always try to help your fellow Hmong people, and particularly those who are suffering. Just need to continue to remember who we are as Hmong people, that we have a responsibility to each other. We are we're in a country, I know there's freedom of speech and everybody has their own ideas. We can compete in different ideas. We don't have to agree on the same thing, but we have to agree on the same goals, and that is the goal to help the Hmong people.
What an extremely humble person. Thank you, Judge Lo, for graciously setting time to tell your inspiring story. Stay with us, we'll be right back, but before we take a break, here's an interesting fact about the origins of Hmong people. The history of Hmong people is hard to trace, but through oral traditions and evidence from archives and archaeological finds suggests that Hmong people originated near the Yellow and Yangtze rivers in China as far back as 4000 to 3000 BCE.
Asian Fusion, 1609 East North Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Traditional and authentic cuisine. Seasoned with fresh herbs and spices. Experienced trained specialty chefs. Asian Fusion, 1609 East North Avenue, Milwaukee.
I'm attorney Christopher Stosky. I have over 30 years of experience in handling personal injury cases. I have Hmong speaking staff that can help you. We speak your language.
I'm attorney May Lee, and I'm here to help you, the community here in Milwaukee, with any criminal or family law matters, which would include divorce as well as child custody cases.
If you've been injured as a result of someone else's fault, please call me at 414-276-8202.
For criminal and family law matters, contact me at 414-395-2835 or find me on Facebook, Lee Law Firm.
Lulan sẽ bao nó hoa do hair salon, của pi lulan ở tập lót xong rồi. Để nó cũng chỉ bao thế, giả bao thế, highlight, color, thế chỉ đó bên này chỉ năng, chỉ đó mình nhiều tí xí. Cô khai chân nhón để nó do xa gì, bao gì, West Appleton Avenue, của tôi sợ tông do bao, Bay Off bao, xuân gì chứ.
Welcome back to Nyob, Milwaukee. Here's what's going on in our Hmong community. On November 6th, many people in the United States gathered to go vote. There were a total of 15 Hmong Americans from Minnesota, California, and North Carolina on the ballots. Results show that 11 Hmong Americans were elected. Congratulations to all the new representatives, and thank you to everyone for taking your time to go vote and making a difference in our community. In only just a few days, the annual Milwaukee Hmong New Year will be held on December 1st and 2nd at Wisconsin Expo Center at State Fair Park. The Hmong New Year events are filled with delicious food, Hmong merchandise, live stage entertainment, and much more. Vendor and night entertainment information can be found on the Milwaukee Hmong New Year website at mkehmongnewyear.com. Nyob Milwaukee will be giving away Milwaukee Hmong New Year tickets, so follow us on Facebook for your chance to win. The cold season is here, and with low temperatures and freezing wind, it is important to take precaution against frostbite. Frostbite occurs when your skin is exposed to extreme cold for too long, causing your skin to freeze and become numb, hard, and pale. Please remember to wear many thick layers of clothing, hat that covers your head and ears, and gloves or mittens to stay warm and covered. For more information, please visit aad.org. On November 30th, Windstruck Production will be hosting a red carpet event at Ponsavan Asian Market. They'll be screening their pilot episode, A Spirit Beside Me. There will also be a live band entertainment. Please contact Tuacha Her at 872-212-3461 for more information. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll take you to Al Hervis Adam Education Foundation to talk about a unique tennis scholarship opportunity. But before you go to break, the Milwaukee Hmong New Year would like to take this time to thank our 2018-2019 Milwaukee Hmong New Year sponsors.
When it comes to starting your own business, it can be overwhelming and challenging. At the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, we understand how important it is to give you resources to build and expand your business. That's why we've designed our services to generate rapid results to help businesses of all sizes and across all industries. Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, growing businesses in Wisconsin.
Welcome back. The Al Hervis Adam Education Foundation's mission is to help youth succeed in the academic and professional lives by providing scholarships, mentoring, and internships in the automotive, medical, and other job professions, using tennis as a catalyst to foster their success. Let's go talk to Director Nathaniel Lin and former Hmong Scholarship recipient John Paul Kietukasi about this unique opportunity.
Al Hervis Adam Education Foundation, we provide scholarships for the MPS and Brown Deer tennis program. So all students that are in their senior year are given the opportunity to apply for one of our scholarships. We started Al Hervis Adam Education Foundation October 2015. Our organization, we've given out probably $75,000+ in that time period. We provided $410,000 to the medical college for 109 internships during the summer. The way that our scholarship works, they occur twice a year. So during the fall, that's for the girls, and during the spring, the boys. And we provide a application that we give to their coaches that they now will share with those students. And the students complete those applications. Once we receive the applications back, we have a selection committee that we bring together, and that selection committee decides who will receive our scholarships. So there's 9 available for the girls, and then in the spring, 9 for the boys.
We host an annual tennis tournament, which is this September was the 43rd annual Milwaukee Tennis Classic. And next year will be the 44th annual Milwaukee Tennis Classic. And inside that tennis tournament, we consist of a variety of mentoring programs. And inside those programs, we have a day as a UWM Kids Day, where we have coaches from UW-Madison come down to do a small tennis clinic with the Summit students. So those are just some key events that we host that include mentoring and education.
And then our objectives for Al Hervis Adam Education Foundation: scholarships, mentoring, tutoring, internships, and job creation.
I never played tennis before in my life until I reached my freshman year in high school. All my friends played tennis at Rufus King, and so I decided to pick up a racket and play the sport. But when I started, I was not the best player. And after with that happening, I decided to go to a tennis camp during the summer with my friends. My coach encouraged us to, and so from that dedication, I was able to improve myself and up my game a little bit more. I was also given an opportunity from my coach about a scholarship, so I applied and interviewed for the scholarship, and from there, I actually was awarded that scholarship. And that really helped and impacted my life because it provided my first year expenses of books and the college tuition as well. And it was the only scholarship that I received for college as well, so it was a great experience. I definitely think the program we're trying to start is going to impact the Hmong community because we want to use tennis as a catalyst to foster the students and to build those life skills, the values. You don't have to be the best tennis player in the world to qualify for scholarships or even, move up in life. But, we want to, build those characteristics, those traits, and those values into the students. And then along with that, we want to eventually, develop them academically and move them forward into the build them up professionally into the community.
For us, our strength is tutoring, the mentoring, and the scholarships. And so we feel like we can offer that to the Hmong community.
What a great scholarship opportunity for students. Thank you, John Paul and Nathaniel, for fostering positive impact into our community. In addition, applications for Hu Foundation's annual scholarships for high school and college students are now open. Application deadline is December 21st. For more information, please visit their Facebook page at Hu Foundation. Stay with us. We'll be right back to meet the up-and-coming music artist Maya Vu of Fresno, California. Before we take a break, here's a quick Hmong history fact. In 1963, Of the 300,000 Hmong people who lived in Laos, more than 19,000 men were recruited into the CIA-sponsored secret operation known as the Special Guerrilla Units, while some enlisted as the Laotian Royal Armed Forces. Each soldier was paid an equivalent of only $3 a month.
When it comes to starting your own business, it can be overwhelming and challenging. At the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, we understand how important it is to give you resources to build and expand your business. That's why we've designed our services to generate rapid results to help businesses of all sizes and across all industries. Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, growing businesses in Wisconsin.
I'm attorney Christopher Stosky. I have over 30 years of experience in handling personal injury cases. I have Hmong speaking staff that can help you. We speak your language.
I'm attorney Mei Lee, and I'm here to help you, the community here in Milwaukee, with any criminal or family law matters, which would include divorce as well as child custody cases.
If you've been injured as a result of someone else's fault, please call me at 414-276-8202.
For criminal and family law matters, contact me at 414-395-2835 or find me on Facebook, Lee Law Firm.
Lulan chỉ bao nó hoa do hair salon, của bị lulan ở tập lót xong rồi. Để nó cố chỉ bao hậu thế, giả bao hậu thế, highlight, color, thế chỉ đó bên nhà chỉ năng, chỉ đó mình nhiều giàu tí xí. Cô khai chân nhón để nó do xa gì, bao gì, West Appleton Avenue, của tôi sợ tông do bao ít bao, Bay Off bao, ít xuân gì chứ.
Welcome back again. Her song Mo Kui Xining has over 1.5 million views and still climbing on YouTube. She's a Hmong American singer, musician, and songwriter that is gaining popularity among the Hmong music scene. William Yang of Creative Results sits down with Mai Ye Vu as she talks about her life and music.
I was born in Thailand and we came here to the States when I was 1 year old, so in 1988. And we never left, so we landed in Fresno, so I grew up here. And I started music here accidentally when I was put into school in choir without knowing. So ever since hong choir like events like that leads up to passion and learning that this is something that I really want to do. So that's pretty much how I got started. So mo ku ishi ning na ni hai jang go ku shao nen dei lo. Really ku shao na to li ku mo ko to hyong sana. So at the time, I don't know how I wrote that song. It just kind of came to me because so I didn't really understand what I was really saying, but because I was lonely at the time, I wrote it for my future husband. It just came together and it just never left me. And even when I was putting together my album now, it was a song that I wanted to put in my album because it was just something that was dear to me and it meant a lot to me at the time when I wrote it. So yeah. I want to take this to where we can use the music that we make today as a tool to like preserve big Hmong language, because I feel that so I'm really hoping that so my music, I really want to use it as a tool and at the same time to modernize the Hmong music too, because I have a lot more, I think, American influence in my music. So I don't know where it's gonna take us or I don't know where my music is gonna take it, but I hope that it's just another stepping stone that we can use all together to raise the bar and to get better as a community. You know, I truly believe that we're gonna just keep going up. You know, I think we're just gonna keep getting better, especially with the tools that we have now, like YouTube. You know, the world is so small now, and to find help or inspiration is so much easier. And so with that, I think the Hmong music industry is just gonna get harder and harder to get into, you know, especially if you're a new artist and you want to come in. I think it'll be a lot harder because the bar is constantly raising. Everyone is just getting better and better, right? And that's what we want. So I think it's just a matter of time that we'll have a Hmong person out there in mainstream. As a married Hmong woman, I think it's important that women don't lose their identity. We should still be able to follow our dreams and to do what we want. It's definitely worth supporting, you know, and I'm seeing that more and more in Hmong men and in women as well. We're coming out more, even though so I really hope that that glass ceiling is just gonna break, and whoever's talented should be able to just do it and to do it without boundaries.
Thank you, Maya, for your time and for sharing your story. Best wishes for you and your family, and we are looking forward to hear more of your music.
I'm attorney Christopher Stosky. I have over 30 years of experience in handling personal injury cases. I have Hmong speaking staff that can help you. We speak your language.
I'm attorney Mei Lee, and I'm here to help you, the community here in Milwaukee, with any criminal or family law matters, which would include divorce as well as child custody cases.
If you've been injured as a result of someone else's fault, please call me at 414-276-8202.
For criminal and family law matters, contact me at 414-395-2835 or find me on Facebook, Lee Law Firm.
Lulan zip lo no ho do hair salon. Ko pi lulan na top lo xiong le. The no ko zip lo ho thia ja lo ho thia wa highlight wa color thia zia do pa ne ji nang zia do mi yo yo ti shi. Ko kha chen yon de no ya xia yi plau yi West Appleton Avenue. Ko to sa tong ya plau yi plau bay off plau yi sun yi ji.
We appreciate your time for joining our November edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV, the first over-the-air Hmong television show in southeastern Wisconsin on WMLW-The-M. Follow and like us on Facebook and Instagram at Nyob Milwaukee TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nyob MKE. Before we say goodbye, we would like to leave you with this message. Be thankful for what you have. Be fearless for what you want. Until next time, may our community continue to be blessed and inspired.